how that works. Good morning, and welcome to the June 2014 Mountain View High School Awards Assembly. If you would please stand and remove your hats as Sergeant Robert Lowry of the United States Marine Corps leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Lowry. It is now my honor to introduce Mr. Dave Jagels, Principal of Mountain View.
Good morning. Last time we did this, we had snow on the ground, so it's a little bit nicer today. Hopefully the air conditioning continues to work. There's that joke, what's a teacher's 3 favorite words? June, July, and August. Have you heard that before? You know, but as educators, especially at the high school level, this really is what it's all about, celebrating academic success. Thinking back to how much time you spend in schools working towards graduation. And here we are. Some of you graduated, some of you are receiving awards today. It truly is an honor to be celebrating with you today. I want to make sure I thank a couple people. I want to thank Mrs. Parmentier and Mrs. Lee for putting today's program together. I want to thank Mark Smith for the sound. I want to thank you, the donors that are on stage with us today. We talk about planting seeds of possibilities, and that's really what a lot of these scholarships do, is they plant the possibilities of looking towards that future, of starting college, looking towards things down the road, and I think that's extremely exciting. Thank you, friends and family, for being here, for your support of your graduates or folks receiving awards today. And lastly, thank you, seniors. We've gotten to know you pretty well at this point. We're extremely proud of the work you've done. We're proud of the stories and things that you've done to get yourself to where you are today. And we wish you nothing but the best in future endeavors. So thank you very much and welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Jagels. Our first award this morning is the Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award. Presenting this award is Sergeant Robert Lowry of the United States Marine Corps.
Thank you very much, Mountain View students, for having me this year. It's been fun coming out here and talking with you, meeting you, seeing your successes, and being able to learn about your experiences. Today, we'll be recognizing individuals of merit, went above and beyond. But one person that I'd like to recognize is somebody that has those skills of intelligence, wisdom, and talents. But what I want to bring out is the fact that she uses those not for herself, but for those around her. Her counselors and teachers have been quoted, and I'd like to read just a couple of them. Most importantly, she never complains. She takes time from her work to help others in the class who may be struggling or something she has already mastered. She's created a culture of teamwork and collaboration that is very special to witness. And she's got a willingness to help in the classroom and in the greater community. This right here goes above and beyond mastering yourself, but helping to share that mastery to others. And so today, I'd like to present, on behalf of the Commandant of the Marine Corps, the Scholastic Achievement Award, the Scholastic Excellence Award, to Juana Shuebu.
Congratulations, Juana, and thank you, Sergeant Lowry. I'd now like to invite Kitty Reardon Stewart to present the Northern Virginia Peace Award.
Thank you. The Fairfax County Student Peace Award seeks to acknowledge students who provide a significant peacemaking role in the community. They often conflict resolution, but mostly assisting those who may feel isolated or alienated. I'm most pleased this year to present the Certificate of Fairfax County Student Peace Award not to one student here, but to a full membership of the Mountain View Brave Girls Club. So, Will, I please invite teacher Cecilia Carr, I think is already up here, and Wanda Chuebu and Brianna Richardson, and Khadija Slaughter, the leads on this club, to please come forward. Oh, up the stairs. The intentions and actions of these few, along with almost 25% of the school female population, including students and staff, belong to this club that have resulted in increased messages of inner peace from many people. They gather weekly. They make these beautiful cards, and I'm a member too, so we made these cards, and we send them to people who need to know the truth of their own inner selves. There are people who are so appreciative. The women seeking shelter from domestic abuse at Bethany House in Northern Virginia. Patients in the treatment of Cancer Center at Lake Manassas. And individuals, members of sex trafficking in other countries. As well as individuals right here in the school, faculty and staff, in their times of need. This team, this club has reached out to others in the same way they reach out to themselves. So I'm ever so proud to give a certificate to the whole group as they become the peace they are sending to others. Hold on to it together. We'll get a piece picture. Congratulations and thank you so much. Keep up that work.
Thank you, Ms. Reardon, and congratulations to the Brave Girls. They have certainly helped us all feel braver this year. Each semester, departments identify students who've made outstanding progress in their disciplines. Students receiving these achievement awards are being recognized by a department as a whole for their attendance, their progress in that discipline, dedication to the subject matter, and ownership in their learning. First, I'd like to invite Mr. Howard Johnson, English Department Chairperson, to present our first award.
Timothy Chu to the front, please. We feel that in English, if a student reads more books than his English teachers, he deserves an award. Of course, English is about quality, not quantity, but Tim's work in English and his desire to be an English major in college show his readiness to excel in the language arts. Congratulations.
Mr. Johnson, and congratulations, Tim. Next, I'd like to invite Mrs. Lynn Norris, who will represent the electives department.
Good morning. Would Henry Hobel, Brooke Hall, and Juana Chuebu please come to the stage to receive the art awards? So Henry's first. For his ability in drawing, his attention to detail as a careful observer, and his interest in exploring new modes of expression, an art award is given to Henry. Congratulations. And then Brooke. For his tenacity and excellent craftsmanship in the areas of sculpture and animation, an art award goes to Brooke. And Lana, for her drive to achieve deep conceptual understanding and to demonstrate this understanding in physical form, an art award goes to Wana. Khadijah Slaughter, Breeze Richardson, and Austin Melongier. Please come forward for the EFE and Economics and Finance Award. Khadijah, please step forward to be recognized. Khadijah took full advantage of the opportunities offered her and took and passed 2 different certification tests. Her focus, determination, and confidence will help her to move forward in the future. Congratulations. Breeze, step forward, please, and be recognized. Breeze completed EFE 1 in the fall and EFE 2 in the spring. She received 2 certifications from each course in workplace readiness and the National Retail Federation in customer service. She was often able to explain the material to a classmate, and she became a class leader. Austin, you're next. Step forward. Austin went the whole first semester with only 1 absence. He completed EFE 1, obtained his first job, and received a certification in workplace readiness. He then finished EFE 2 and also received the 2nd certification in customer service from the National Retail Federation. As a quiet, strong leader, he set the pace and the tone for the rest of the class to follow. Congratulations. Would Will Howard please come forward to receive the Advanced Physical Education Award? Will really used our school resources well. He especially loved the Career Center. That's an inside joke. Will took advanced PE as an elective, but he did not need it to graduate. He just wanted to be in the class. Will is not only a talented athlete in many sports, he's also a strong leader. His leadership abilities were harnessed in class, and he led exercises, stretches, and weightlifting. Will, all your teachers are excited you're getting this award, and other staff members as well. And Ms. Carr is happy that your Jedi mind powers finally paid off. We are all expecting great things in your future. Congratulations, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mrs. Norris, and congratulations, students. I'd like to invite Ms. Corey Reamer, Department Chair for English for Speakers of Other Languages, to present her department awards.
And I have Jose Ramos, Marene Rivera, and Ting Shang to come up to the front, please. being recognized as an outstanding student in our level 1 classes. Jose has been extremely successful in his ESOL classes despite having to overcome personal obstacles. His willingness to take chances with his English has made him a leader amongst his peers. My Renee, step forward, my Renee. Just step forward. All right, my Renee stands out in ESOL 2 classes. She is a diligent worker who takes pride in her assignments, is highly responsible, and is committed to achieving her academic goals. She is respected not only by her teachers, but by her peers as well. And Ting. Everybody loves to have Ting in the class. She is bright, quick, creative, funny, and a very hard worker. These attributes make Ting a joy to have in the classroom. Her positive attitude is contagious. Okay, can I now have Maria Monge, Evelyn Clavel, Elias Duran, and Jennifer Martinez. Please come on up. Right. Hey, Elliot Duran Monta and Jennifer Martinez Perez have risen to be role models for planning, organization, and resilience. From their goal-directed persistence, they have completed a research project, presented their findings at a career fair, written 7 essays, and fully analyzed a work of historical fiction, among other assignments. Congratulations, Elias and Jennifer.
Thank you, Ms. Reamer. Congratulations again to our students. And now I'd like to please invite Ms. Emily Wooler, Chairperson of the Mathematics Department.
We had so many strong students this semester. Rather than duke it out, we got 9 awards. So I'm going to go ahead and call you guys all up front at once, and then I'll call you up on the stage individually. Rahel Bellew, Douglas Semuke, Dylan Pearson, Douglas Zambrana, Ting Zong, Almas Alam, Madonna Garosi, and Maggie Zong. And if I can have Rahel and Douglas Semuke first. All right, Rahel. Rahel is receiving an individual math award. Her teacher writes that she always works hard every day, is excited about learning. She likes to participate in lessons, help other students, and compete in games. She sometimes makes mistakes, but always wants to improve. So she's a good example of a student who always does her best. Good job, Rahel. And Douglas. His teacher writes, never one to shy away from hard work. Douglas always gives his best effort. In addition to working great in class, he takes it upon himself to seek extra information and practice at home. Rather than settling for what he's done, he's always looking for new goals for himself. Not satisfied to just finish algebra, he's also made it his goal to go through geometry before the semester is over. Okay, I got some geometry students. Dylan, Douglas, the other Douglas, and Ting. Or just Ting. because her teacher writes that Ting's daily attendance and overall classroom performance has made her a role model for other geometry students. She's truly a mathematician that asks questions and demonstrates her ability to use a higher level of thinking and analysis in geometry. She's a pleasure to have in class. Okay, and then our Algebra 2 awards. All right, 2 out of 3, that was better than geometry. Okay, I've got, Madonna. Okay. Actually, Ms. Hoffman wrote about all 3 of these students, that they were all role model students in Algebra 2. They were always engaged, asking questions, and willing to help the other students. They all received an A and passed advance on their Algebra 2 SOL.
Thank you, Ms. Willard, and congratulations, students. I'd like to invite Anna Rose Tushka, the chemistry teacher, who will honor the science students.
Sophia Campos and Veronica Perez, please come to the stage. Mr. Sabelli commented of both students. Sylvia and Veronica are both excellent students. Having earned the 2 highest grades in their class, they are receiving the Joe Systems Award for their dedication, strong work ethic, and excellent academic performance. Congratulations, girls. Oh, sorry, picture. Would Maggie Jean please come to the stage? Maggie is an exemplary student whose dedication and perseverance served her well in chemistry class and will serve her well in the future. She is a role model for other students, especially in the way she respectfully advocates for herself and constantly strives to improve. Congratulations, Maggie. Would Juana Chuevo please come up to the stage? She must be getting tired from all the walking up and down. Mr. Jones writes, Juana is an enthusiastic learner who does not believe her education stops at the classroom door. Her insatiable curiosity and strong motivation frequently led her to spend her free time researching class topics to gain a more complete understanding. In class, she provided leadership and was a positive example to other students. It is no wonder she met with such success, earning the highest marks in the active physics class this semester. Congratulations, Juana.
Great job, students, and thank you, Ms. Tushka. I'd like to invite Mr. Pete Garvey to present the Outstanding Performance in Social Studies Awards.
Yes, Garvey!
Would Joel Aldana come forward, please? In the past, Joel struggled with attendance. But today he's taken ownership of his learning. The momentum and determination he has developed will carry him through school and life successfully.
Awesome Shama will come forward. Awesome embraced the challenges of the course. He has an incredible work ethic and dedication. He stayed during lunch every time he was behind in class and would actually take off days of work so he could study for a test. He is a great example of how a student struggling with a new language can work hard and be successful. Congratulations. Would Almas Alam please come forward? Okay. Almas is one of the rare students who just keeps working long after she has met requirements. Whatever the challenge, research, essays, tests, or SOLs, she goes the extra mile to maximize her learning experience. She comes in early and stays through lunch. She makes study aids, and she's always focused and pushing herself to do more. Congratulations, Almas. And would Antonio Serrano please come forward? There you go. Okay. Over the summer, something changed in Antonio. He was no longer the quiet student who passively sat in the back of the room. He participated in class. He stayed after for extra help. He volunteered for harder classes. He took the honors section for government and became a school-wide leader. Congratulations.
Mr. Garvey, and congratulations, students. Mountain View High School is privileged to have a scholarship fund to assist our students pursue their studies after graduation. Through the generosity of members of our extended Mountain View family, we have been able to provide significant support to this graduating class. Representing the scholarship committee is faculty member Mr. Tim Harris.
Donors are the lifeblood of any scholarship program. Without donors, there would be no scholarships. Without scholarships, there would be no Mountain View High School Foundation. But more to the point, without these scholarships, there would be fewer Mountain View students able to begin their post-secondary education. The logic is simple. Donors mean students are able to start college and training now rather than later. The donors on stage behind me represent a significant percentage, but not all of our donors. Some of our donors prefer to participate in our winter graduations. The ones on stage today prefer to give during our spring graduations. Some give to both. There are 11 veteran donors on stage today. The Farthing family, the Merritt Ali family, the Troy family, the Jordan family, the Woodruff family, the Stutt family, the Closet of Herndon, the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 5412, the Centerville Presbyterian Church, the Dulles Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the Parent Community Connection. These donors represent a combined 70 years of giving to Mountain View High School, with a total of over $158,000 scholarship dollars donated. Please join me in demonstrating our thanks. Joining these veterans donors today are three new donors. The Grabowski family, in conjunction with the Central Fairfax Optimist Club, the Gronke family, and the Pisano's Charitable Foundation. As we welcome them into our family of donors, we hope they understand the enormity of what they begin today. They become part of a very special group of people who believe all students deserve a chance to reach their full potential, no matter their background, their stories, or their status. All these donors are an extraordinary group of people who recognize what our teachers accomplish in these halls and what our students can achieve. The exceptional stories of each of our veteran and new donors and what brought them to Mountain View are in the awards program you received as you entered the auditorium. Please take time later to read about these donors. Please join me now in thanking them all. We will begin these scholarship presentations with the academic scholarships. Winners are asked to come to the stage as soon as they hear their names announced. To qualify for an academic scholarship, candidates must have at least a 3.0 grade point average for at least 4 classes at Mountain View. Candidates must write an essay and secure their counselor and 2 teacher recommendations. Their essays are scored based on, among other criteria, the quality of an applicant's written expression and how successfully they respond to the prompt. Teachers and counselors also score the students based on their dependability, initiative, maturity, and ability to succeed in post-secondary education. Each graduation, the scholarship committee identifies the candidate who completes the selection process for the academic scholarships with the highest composite score. The Jessica Farthing Memorial Scholarship is awarded to this candidate. Thanks to the generosity of the Farthing family, the award this June is $2,750. Here to present the scholarship for our top academic applicant are Jessica's parents, Jane and Jesse Farthing.
I'd like to say it's great to be back here. Will Timothy Chu please come forward? Chu first came to Mountain View, he was surprised at how much his teachers and staff cared about the students. Through these teachers, he learned life lessons that helped him grow and improve as an individual. Ms. Carr taught him to love English and help him acquire the academic skills he would need to no longer fear college, but embrace it, knowing that he was well prepared for its challenges. Mr. Trotman taught him the importance of hard work, that there are no true shortcuts in life, but if you put in the work, and you'll get it back tenfold. His teacher recommendations were replete with words and phrases such as model student, superstar, extremely bright, outstanding, unusual descriptors for a student who claims to have never taken school seriously before Mountain View. The lessons Timothy learned will serve him well as he begins VCU University in the fall. Go Rams! And as an English major, the first step in his path to law school and realizing the potential he found during his time at Mountain View. Congratulations, Timothy.
The Woodruff Family Scholarship honors the applicant who finished second in the academic category. The Woodruff Scholarship is $2,000 and is presented by Chuck Woodruff.
Would Madison Van Valkenburg please come up? High school career included 3 previous schools. Her time at Mountain View enabled Maddie to reflect on her past and take charge of her future. She came here with clear goals and a renewed confidence that the Mountain View community would provide her the support and independence she needed to achieve these goals. Maddie took charge of her personal priorities and quickly became a consistently active participant in the school and local community. She modeled good citizenship through service with a positive attitude. When Maddie was presented with the option to become part of Mountain View's service learning project, she led the way. In a budding service partnership with Centerville Elementary School, Maddie did not hesitate to volunteer. On several occasions, Maddie ended her day by driving to Centerville, picking up food for delivery to a local Fairfax homeless shelter. She encouraged others to participate through the use of her strong and direct voice in the classroom, as well as on the Mountain View Mirror. Maddie is confident about her future because she enthusiastically accepts the present challenges and opportunities offered to her at Mountain View. Congratulations.
Susan Lee, Mountain View High School Assistant Principal, would continue the academic scholarship presentations with the Merritt Lee Family Memorial Scholarship, honoring her father and brother.
Sadla Habibi.
Sadla came to Mountain View in the fall of 2012, determination to complete her high school diploma and to share her success with her family. Her ESOL instructor reported that she was a serious student who got down to work every day in class, taking notes on grammar lessons and applying what she learned. Her teacher commented, Sadla's serious approach to learning was contagious, and she contributed greatly to creating a respectful yet engaging learning environment. She's already been admitted to Northern Virginia Community College and will begin classes there immediately to study accounting. Her long-term goal is to become a certified public accountant, and I am proud and honored my father and my brother to present this to you.
The Closet of Herndon provides funding for 2 academic scholarships each year. From the Closets Board and presenting this year's Closet of Herndon Scholarship is Carol Liddy.
Hi, my name is Carol Liddy, and I am one of many volunteers from the Closet, which is a nonprofit thrift store on Station Street in Herndon. It's run by 22 faith-based congregations in Reston, Herndon, and the Sterling area. We serve the community by providing low-cost, high-quality clothing and goods at extremely reasonable prices. We also give away clothing to the needy individuals and families referred to us by local private and public social service agencies. The Closet operates almost entirely with volunteers, and we return our profits to the community in the form of donations. We support programs such as immigration legal services, parks and recreation summer camps, free medical and dental clinics, area shelters, and literacy programs. Our favorite, though, is our scholarship program for area high school students, and this is why I'm here today. Our scholarship recognizes academic achievement and community service. We are honored today to help 2 very deserving students' dreams of college into reality with a scholarship award for each of them. Will the following students please come up? Juana Chihuahu, sorry, and Elizabeth Scarcella. In her scholarship essay, Juana wrote, "I used to be a procrastinator, but now I have learned to plan ahead. I also learned about the reward of hard work, achieving high scores in difficult subjects such as chemistry, SOL, settled her worries, and that she can achieve anything if she puts in great effort. Although her occupational goals are currently very broad, the desire to continue her education in fields such as foreign languages and architecture demonstrates Juana's ongoing fortitude, hard work that can lead to a successful career." And Elizabeth wrote in her scholarship essay, "I went from public school to private school to homeschooling and never saw any progress. Mountain View gave me the thirst for knowledge. Teachers know how to push students to their best without pushing them away." Her physics teacher says Elizabeth has a great personality in the classroom, staying motivated and rallying others to do the same. Her chemistry teacher wrote, "Elizabeth is always more than willing to help her fellow students when they are struggling. She displays a positive attitude about learning, asking questions that go above and beyond the scope of the classroom." As Elizabeth's counselor noted that Elizabeth earned almost a 4.0 GPA in the 13 courses that she took at Mountain View. Elizabeth plans on pursuing an education degree in college and wrote, "I will be there, be the teacher that shows students how much potential they have." Congratulations.
The Troy Family Scholarship will be presented by Tom Troy, Vice Chairman of the Mountain View High School Foundation.
Thank you. Will Olga Perez Soto please come up? It's a real honor to present the Troy Scholarship Award to Olga. She joined the Mountain View family last fall after moving to the area from Texas. She immediately began pursuing a June graduation, and it comes as no surprise to those who know her that she met that goal and is now preparing for the next leg on her journey. Olga's teachers and counselors all describe her as caring, hardworking, and responsible. She's a loyal friend and a generous classmate, modeling good learning strategies and offering to help others. She understood quickly that she was able to master material through focused persistence. And despite being tired from late nights at her job, she managed to maintain good attendance and engagement during classes. Although she tries very hard to hide it, it has also become apparent that she has an amazing personality and quite a sense of humor. Mountain View will certainly miss her, but we look forward to hearing about the successes that her determination and spark are sure to bring in the future. And it's for this reason I'm absolutely delighted to give Olga this award for $1,750.
Mr. Troy also has the honor of presenting the final academic scholarship from the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 5412 from Burke, Virginia.
I have to get my little hat on here. Okay. Would Corey Day please come forward? Corey Day worked hard at Mountain View. His kind and gentle demeanor have endeared him to the faculty and fellow students here. He came to Mountain View to find a new way of learning. Here he could work at his own pace, redo assignments, and stay on a concept until he finally understood it. In one of his scholarship recommendations, a teacher wrote, "Corey's strengths lie in his self-awareness about his thinking and learning, as well as about his demeanor. Corey is disciplined, both in the classroom and out, which, complemented by his willingness to attack things that are challenging, will help him to be successful in whatever he chooses to do after graduation." Instead of wondering if he could finish high school, Corey is graduating early, and he's earned a scholarship to help him meet his goal of becoming an engineer. VFW Post 5412 in Burke is pleased to present Corey with this scholarship in honor of all veterans, especially both of Corey's parents.
The Criterion Scholarships will begin with the Centerville Presbyterian Church Community Service Scholarship. To qualify for a Criteria Scholarship, students must meet the criteria or guidelines set by the donor or donors. Sharon Hoover, Director of Missions and Evangelism at Centerville Presbyterian Church, will present the scholarship.
Good morning. It's great to be here. It is an honor to present the Centerville Presbyterian Church Community Service Award to Carla Bolanos. Carla, who is making her way to the stage to accept this award, as I understand, is not the same girl who came to Mountain View 3 years ago. The girl who entered Mountain View at that time was quiet, frustrated, and somewhat uninterested in investing much effort in her own education. But the young woman graduating in a few days is well-spoken. She's confident, motivated, hardworking, and generous. You may know these things to be true about Carla as a student. You may know them to be true about her as an employee, for apparently she has worked consistently during her time here at school. But you may not know that it's also true about Carla as a volunteer in the community. For the last year, she has given her time and energy and wholehearted support to lead a community youth group. She and her partner have worked to provide extremely disadvantaged young people with a safe and positive place to escape discrimination, to learn new skills, to gather support, and to focus on their futures. Carla believes that her kids are destined to become doctors and teachers and world leaders. And with her leading the way, I'm certain this is true.
Presenting the Dulles Regional Chamber of Commerce STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Scholarship, is Chamber member Christian Savage of Cat Media and Band.
Good morning. Would Antonio Serrano come to the stage, please? Antonio's motto is, once I start something, I have to make sure I get it done. If you knew Antonio, then you would know he lives by these words. At Mountain View High School, Antonio pushed himself to be the best he could be. He took honors credits and worked on weekends. Antonio's goal is to become a computer programmer because he loves technology and wants to work to improve it. He already has some thoughts on how to make his ideas a reality. His scholarship, along with his first and second jobs, will help pay for schooling, help support his family, and serve as an example for his sister. With these ambitions, there is no doubt that Antonio will never lose the determination necessary to achieve this goal.
The Chris Hall Memorial Scholarship, awarded to a former ESOL student, will be presented by ESOL teacher Sandy Valenzuela.
Good morning. Can I have Carla come back up to the stage, please? I get to tell you more about Carla. Carla remembers the first day she arrived in the United States. She had mixed feelings, a sense of loss for the people and things she had left behind, but somewhat excited about the whole new life that she was ahead of her. Her first day at Westfield High School was the scariest of her life. She had completely forgotten the practice English phrases her sister had taught her. She was terrified. She was an ESOL student. Now, when she looks back on those days and sees how much she has learned, accomplished, and overcome, she feels awesome. And thanks all her ESOL teachers who lived the journey with her, cheering her on and lending support. Today, she's proud to be bilingual and ready to take the next step to Northern Virginia Community College and study business and marketing. She's fully aware of the benefit of being able to speak 2 languages in today's world. I am proud to be able to award her this scholarship honoring Chris Hall, Mountain View's first ESOL department chair.
Presenting the Mountain View High School Foundation scholarships is Louise Robinson, our Career Center Specialist.
Well, I am very pleased to be able to extend this award to 3 individuals, and I'm going to call them up all now, and then we'll honor them individually. So could I please have Spencer Pack, Ali Shah, Spencer, come on over here. You're my first one. Spencer is a student who took full advantage of all Mountain View had to offer. During his time here, he learned 3 valuable lessons. 1, the importance of education. 2, the role perseverance plays in success. And 3, the value of experience, positive or negative, that leads to growth and maturity. He discovered creating goals was critical, and getting into college takes hard work. In his recommendations, both teachers commented on his positive attitude and his willingness to work hard to improve. Spencer's willingness to see things from another person's perspective and his unwavering determination contributed to the integrity he showed every step of his way at Mountain View. He plans to enroll in the business school at Radford University, and this is his first step towards his ultimate goal of running his mother's business and attending law school. Ali wrote in his essay, "Being at Mountain View made me realize that education is the most important factor in my life. Before Mountain View, I was consistently giving up on myself. At Mountain View, I was taught that if I work hard, there is nothing that can stop me from being successful. At Mountain View, I was not only helped in my courses, but also in getting into college and even getting a job. Ali's goal is to go to Northern Virginia Community College and then transfer to James Madison University to major in business management. He wants his life to serve a purpose, to help others the way the teachers and staff at Mountain View have helped him. Ali's education employment teacher said that Ali always was a great help to other students. He maintained his employment and earned a certificate in workplace readiness. Ali's English teacher said Ali's writing noticeably improved. His ability to express his thoughts increased, as did his analytic ability. His counselor said Ali has learned to cope with stress and to still stay focused on his education. She has great confidence that he will achieve these goals." Last but certainly not least, Janab Desai. From his first day at Mountain View, Janab noticed that Mountain View High School was different from his base school. He saw how hard the administrators, counselors, teachers, and staff worked to help students be successful, and he decided to change his thinking about himself. Filled with a new belief in his own abilities, he learned to work smart to accomplish his goals. He developed his interest in photography and videography through his contributions to the MtViewMirror, the school's online newspaper, and he took advantage of the career fair and other career center services to develop his professional goal to go into information technology. He has applied to Northern Virginia Community College, and with scholarship assistance, he will be ready to enroll in classes starting fall 2014.
At the request of the Gronke family, the first Matt Gronke New Direction Scholarship will be presented by Matt's best friend, John Avila.
Would Peter Shin come to the stage, please? It is appropriate that Peter Shin receive the Matt Gronke New Direction Scholarship. Few students have matured as much as Peter has during his time here at Mountain View. Few have realized the benefit of the second chance that Mountain View offers as much as Peter. He has been intent on putting the past behind him and moving forward. His change in attitude and his increased motivation have led to his success here today. Peter has learned to turn his back on the past, to work hard, to take responsibility for his actions, and to head in a new direction. Congratulations, Peter.
Another of our new scholarships, the Norbert D. Grabowski Good Citizen Scholarship, will be presented by Mr. Grabowski's wife, Ann Grabowski.
Good morning. I'm delighted to be here to represent the Optimist Club of Central Fairfax and the Grabowski family in this wonderful ceremony. What a delightful group of young ladies and gentlemen you have here at Mountain View. Would Elizabeth Scarcella please come forward? When Elizabeth Scarcella makes a commitment to serve, she does so wholeheartedly. 5 years ago, she started as a religious education teacher for preschoolers at St. John Newman Church because her mother asked for her help. But even after her mother passed away, she chose to remain in her role and take on additional responsibilities. Last year, she became the head teacher in charge of lesson planning and securing teacher supplies. At times, she has sacrificed her social life so she could be up early on Sunday morning, but she wouldn't have it any other way. She loves working with children. She also shows this type of dedication in the Mountain View community. Elizabeth's chemistry teacher observed her consistently working with her fellow students on math calculations needed to get through a challenging unit of study. In her classes, she also helped foster a cooperative atmosphere of teamwork. Elizabeth has already been admitted and has taken her entrance exams for Northern Virginia Community College. She will begin her studies in the fall, and we know she will continue to contribute her talents and dedication there. She truly embodies the spirit of good citizen of her school and her community, making her an outstanding recipient for this scholarship.
We are pleased to have Norm Cheewright from Pisano's Pizza's corporate offices here to present the first Pisano's Charitable Foundation Scholarship.
Congratulations to all the graduates. Could Mercedes Gomez join me? Real-life work experiences can lead to real-life skills. Mercedes realized this through her many hours of restaurant work over the years. In her essay, Mercedes explained that I had to learn how to work in a fast-paced environment, to multitask, and to develop my interpersonal skills. Working under the pressures of time constraints and attempting to provide excellent service to dining customers taught Mercedes the art of patience. She learned to anticipate the customer's needs, to handle difficult situations, and to remain humble. She also commented that working as a team with her coworkers is a valuable skill she acquired. Mercedes plans to pursue computer and business courses at Northern Virginia Community College with the available scholarship funds. Her work experience, acquired skills, will help her to be successful in college and beyond. And on behalf of the Paisanos Charitable Foundation, the Paisanos and Bella Restaurants, and my partner, Fawad Creedom, I really want to congratulate her and wish her all the best in the future. And congratulations to all the students who've come to this wonderful school and found a new meaning in their lives.
The Parent Community Connection Scholarships awarded to a member of the Project Opportunity Program here at Mountain View will be presented by math teacher Mike Lucas.
Sylvia Campos Jaramillo. Sylvia began her scholarship essay with this simple statement: being a parent is not easy, but it is beautiful. The not easy part, as Sylvia described in her essay, is developing the patience, responsibility, and resiliency skills that raising a child requires. But the beauty, she explains, comes in learning from your child every day, in developing the motivation to do better for her, and in knowing her future is inextricably tied to yours. Sylvia plans to use her scholarship to get licensed as a cosmetologist. Her plan is to work as a hairstylist until she can save enough money to continue her education. In college, she would like to study to become a medical assistant.
Catherine Collins, Mountain View Social Studies teacher, will present our next criteria scholarship, the Terry Stutt Memorial Scholarship, on behalf of the Stutt family.
Would Kayla Richards please come forward? Kayla Richards learned at Mountain View that a helping hand can make a difference in a person's life. Before Mountain View, Kayla was always on the verge of giving up. But as AP Gary Morris observed, instead she made adult decisions to find alternative options to ensure that not only would she complete her high school education, but also do it with class, to the best of her ability as well. This type of resilience was evident in the way she tackled her Algebra 2 class. When Mrs. Hoffman asked her to trust that she could learn the material, she gave her trust, and she gave her hard work to the learning process. Outside of school, Kayla has had to deal with family medical issues, as well as her own recovery from a car accident injury. Today, as she approaches graduation, Kayla has decided that helping others is her calling. Kayla will use the scholarship to attend NOVA at the Springfield Medical Campus and then study health information technology. Congratulations, Kayla.
Terry Jordan, Wade Jordan's wife, will present the Wade Jordan Memorial Scholarship honoring Mountain View's former security specialist.
Is Norma Sanchez here?
outside of school, Norma also managed a full course load at Mountain View and stayed focused to complete her high school diploma. Her English teacher worked with her to complete English 10, 11, and 12 all in 1 year, an accomplishment that required a lot of dedication. Norma's ESL teacher describes her as strong and capable. She has a natural ease in working with her peers and is always willing to participate in classroom discussions. Norma appreciates all the support her teachers gave her to set her on her path, and she wishes to go into a career that allows her to give back. Ultimately, she would like to become a psychiatrist to provide treatment for those in need. Her aspirations would please my husband, Wade Jordan, for whom the scholarship is dedicated and named. Congratulations.
It is only appropriate that our Mountain View Book Scholarships be presented by our librarian, Rebecca Barrett.
Unless there are any other librarians in the house, I may be the one who's most excited to get to talk about books. Right now, it's my pleasure to invite Carla Bolanos Mejia, Tim Chu, and Corey Day to the stage. Carla wins an award for her essay on the book Pregnancy Project, a memoir by Gabby Rodriguez and Jenna Glatzer. This nonfiction book is an account of Gabby's senior high school social experiment to see how she'd be treated when she faked her pregnancy. Carla found she had much in common with Gabby in terms of resisting stereotypical expectations of young Latina women and, in turn, demanding the right to determine her own future and her own definition of success. Tim wins an award for his essay on John Steinbeck's novella of Mice and Men, the story of two unlikely friends, George and Lenny, who form a sort of family and long for simple independence and peace during the Great Depression. From these two men, Tim learned important lessons about the bonds of friendship, making difficult decisions, and living through tragedy, lessons he intends to keep in mind as he moves on to college. Finally, Corey receives a scholarship for his essay on the book I Am the Messenger by Marcus Zusak. This tale follows Ed Kennedy, an underage cab driver with little promise and even less motivation, as he is forced into completing several missions that forever change those who come into his life and, even more importantly, will change him. Like many of the characters in the book, Corey himself realized that if a guy like Ed can live beyond what he is capable of, then many of us can. Congratulations. We have impressive students, don't we? So we would like to ask and remind all of our award and scholarship winners and donors to please come to the front so that we can get a group photo before you leave. And then after the photo, all of our graduating seniors and their families and guests can proceed to our senior luncheon, which will be in our gym. And then for everybody else, it's almost lunchtime, so you can get ready to proceed to lunch, and then we'll start second period at 12:05. I want to thank you all for joining us this morning for this amazing award ceremony. We appreciate you being here, we appreciate your support, and we certainly appreciate our very generous donors who help make these dreams come true. Thank you.